Hello! Welcome back to another Teacher Sean video. I'm Teacher Sean, and today we're going to talk about a very important part of the English language. We're going to be talking about prepositions. Prepositions are very important words in the English language because they have two big jobs. Their job is to connect two nouns in a sentence, as well as telling you where something happens. So let's take a quick look at this example sentence here. The boy is on a chair. We can see that the boy and the chair are both nouns, but where is the boy? He is on the chair. The preposition tells you exactly where the boy, being the first noun, is. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to tell you a few examples of some prepositions. We have in, on, under, over, in front of, behind, between, next to, and around, as well as by. And wow, let's try to do that a little bit faster. Ready? In, on, under, over, in front of, behind, next to, between, inside of. Oh my goodness, it's so difficult. How about we break these down and look at examples of them in sentences so we have a much better understanding of how prepositions work. First, let's look at the word around. As we see in this picture, the circles are around the square. That is because in all directions there are circles and the square is right slap in the middle. The next one is behind. The circle is behind the square. That is because the square is in front of the circle. So if the square is in front of the circle is behind the square. Here we have between. The circle is between the squares because the circle is next to each square, meaning that the circle is between both squares. In the next one we have by or near. These words are interchangeable, so you could say the circle is by the square or the circle is near the square. That just means that it's close to the square. So you are by whoever you're watching this video with. Then we have an easy one, in. The circle is in the square. It's in the square because it's not outside the square, so anything that is not outside is in. Like, for example, my teeth are in my mouth, or my tongue is in my mouth. Here we have in front of. The circle is in front of the square. So just like behind, now the square is behind the circle, which means the circle is in front of the square. Just like you are in front of your watching device. Whatever you're watching this video on, you are sitting in front of it now. Here we have next to. The circle is next to the square because they are right next to each other. When you put two things together, they are next to each other. Here we have the word on. The circle is on the square. It is resting on top of the square. Just like you have hair on your head or you are sitting on a chair. The next one is over. The circle is over the square. It's not on it because there's space between the bottom of the circle and the top of the square, so it is over. Just like the sun and moon are over our heads. The last one we have is the opposite of over. It's under. In this picture, the circle is under the square. Just like the bottom of the square and the top of the circle are not touching, we can say it's under. Just like dirt and soil is underground. Alright, great job. Here's what we are going to do now. We are going to take a look at a bunch of pictures and see if we can use the correct prepositions to complete the sentences. Alright, I am so proud of you and thank you so much for watching.